I've studied drug addicts for many years. Why? Because I was fascinated. I wanted to know, I'm scared of needles. Why would somebody stick needles in their hands so their hands can become big like boxing gloves? I have an expansive language to articulate it, but I am an observer of patterns. So I kind of figured out that if we're going to church all the time, but people would, take drugs or get drunk or beat up on their spouse, there must be something in terms of pain people are going through that the religion has not been enough to help people neutralize or, put it in check. I come from a family pattern of morbid obesity, which is the result of self-soothing, which is, culturally acceptable. Self-soothing with food, lots of vices like narcotics and alcohol. And rather than make the people bad or wrong, and we are responsible, it could perhaps benefit us more to look at the why, because the alcohol, the drugs, even the diabetes or the overweight is the symptom. It's not the root cause. If you don't thoroughly understand or even acknowledge that there's a problem, it's highly unlikely that you'll be able to come up with an effective, efficient, sustainable solution. Now, look around. Do you notice that we're constantly being offered more and more vices at every turn? Overusing your reproductive organ, lots and lots of recreational eating, and lots of mind-numbing substances. Do these mind-numbing substances encourage you to get to the root of the problem? Or do they merely just assuage or just calm or numb the symptoms for a little while? I think so. I think the solution that's being offered, or the solutions or the vices, are causing more problems. Are you observing any patterns here? We are a species that copies and mimics with the group. We have a deep desire, without making bad or wrong, to fit into the group. Not fitting into the group could mean lack of protection or even being attacked. So you see how this is working here? Aren't you curious about your own or others' self-sabotaging behaviors? And what is the mindset of self-actualization? Is it actually even possible? Could it be possible that we could neutralize the self-sabotage and offing ourselves as a species? Do you have a healthy sense of curiosity? Are you willing to go with me down the rabbit hole? And this rabbit hole is not just empty affirmations, because faith without works is dead. It's whole, fresh, living foods and fitness as a lifestyle. 3, leverage lifestyle practices because they give you back so much more for the investment of your time, your energy, and your attention. Peaceful consumption, food that demonstrates that it loves you back. A daily personal movement practice, and garden/nature therapy because of how it triggers your nervous system into deep calm and relaxation. From a space of deep calm and relaxation, your discernment kicks in. You can see a lot more clearly. Now, it stands to reason that who controls the pot? Am I saying it right? No, do over. Who stirs the pot? Who stirred the pot? Control the house. Who stirs the pot controls the house. What you mean, Chef Coach Kwasa? What that means is that if women are so distracted and so indoctrinated into feeding addictive substances to our children and families, then it's a wrap. Nobody's at the gate. There's no discernment going on at the gate, so everything is allowed to come into the house. Who stirs the pot controls the house. So what company, what fast food company, what pharmaceutical company, what poverty pimp, preacher, predator, pusher of drugs, who is stirring your pot? Are you in control of your taste buds and your appetites? Have your appetites been very carefully scripted out for you under the guise of self-soothing? A lot of the self-soothing today equate some voluntary slavery, but what do I know? Contact me for coaching.